Oh my God, Ainsley, thank you so much for that 20 gifted memberships. Holy smokes. Oh my God. I see all these little lurkers. I'm aware of your existence now, thanks to Ainsley. Delicious. Come here, destructive. Warnus. Name used. I think I'm gonna make tea. I think I deserve tea. I'll be right back, okay? Brandon, don't vor the members. Phantom Shake, you gotta, man. You gotta try at least once, right? Anyways, I'll be right back. Free green man. You wish. Unbreedable. Absolutely unbreedable behavior right here. Oh. Ooh. Brit Blue, thank you very much for joining membership. Garo, thank you very much for being a member for 15 months. Why are we still here just as ever? What are you talking about? This is a great stream idea. It's based off of a thought that I actually had in sex ed in 8th grade. We're gonna talk about it. It's one of the rare times I kept my freaking mouth shut and I didn't make an ass of myself. But I had the thought and it stuck in my head, you know? Don't worry about it. There's no pictures. It's just words. I'm gonna need to Wikipedia a lot of these, but there's gonna be no pictures. It's just gonna be words, and I might narrate Wikipedia in like you know, maybe like a Christopher Walken voice. I don't know. I'm worried. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. It's educational content. Exactly. 100%. You're like, you got the, you know, you got the run of it. Did you guys like the wink? Did you guys like the little wink? I thought I needed it to be a little bit, just a little bit more disturbing. So I added the wink and I think it was really good. Yeah, do it again. Wink. Yeah, CS Dragon, there used to be sound effects, but we removed them because a lot of people complained that they hated the skittering noise. Like they really hated it and they're just like, it gives me the creepy crawlies, so we removed it. My favorite was where I scream when I get hit by the spear. I go, ah! But we removed the skitter, you know? If no pictures, can we get drawings? Weatherman, this is not a personal experience STD tier list. You'll understand when you see the tiers, right? You'll understand. The only STD I have is the one that turns you into a stupid creature who deletes 12 hours of clip editing work. What's that one called, Teach? That one is called, gosh, I don't even know. I'm like, I'm suffering. No, I'm sorry to hear it. Matthew, thank you very much for the super chat. Before we go through the tier list, are you ever planning on putting the Rand Dumpy emote? I really should. Maybe when I go to put up the cot emote, the really creepy one that I made last 2 weeks ago, something like that, I'll put up the other one. All the other ones that are like in the back burner. Dutch Chairman, thank you very much for the super chat. Did you get this idea for the tier list by listening to Brental Floss? No, I had a thought 20 million years ago when dinosaurs still roamed the earth and I was in sex ed. I had a thought, completely internal, and it just came back to me. I was just like, I should do it like I should do a stream based off of it. My favorite pickup line, hey baby, I'm a stud. I've got an STD and all I need is you. Hey, I got some tea. Germa Superfan? That's me. Am I commenting in my own stream? No. Am I self-posting over on Twitch? Germa Superfan? Does anyone remember in Lego Clutch Powers when an orc wars guy? Also me? Well, there's already a Germa Superfan in here. Anyways, the one list? Don't worry about it. I think I'm just about ready to start. All right. Am I gonna, is this gonna be bad? hold on, let me look at the tiers. I mean, this is psychotic. No, I'm not secretly Germa. I'm a Germa super fan. Anyways, browser. All right, do you guys see the tiers? Are we in it? Do you guys see the tier list? Respect for going through. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Let's discuss. So it was 20 million years ago. Baladress. It's the Balatro theme song. Anyways, ignore me. Okay, you're insane. Let's discuss the tier list, right? So it's 20 million years ago when dinosaurs roamed the earth. I was in sex ed in 8th grade. And you know, they do the scare ya celibate, you know, save it for marriage, etc., etc., as if any of us had a fucking choice, right? So in my mind, you know, being the pathetic version that I was, I don't know, like my thought in my head was just like, if you have an STD, that is like physical proof that you have sex, right? Which is what all teenagers, like everybody's a fucking Morty, right? And it's like, oh, like I have to have sex or my life is over. Oh, I don't want to be a loser, right? Ignore me. So in my mind, I was like, if I had one of these, then I wouldn't be a loser. Nobody could call me a loser because it's like, well, and then it's just like, obviously they're bad, right? So I was thinking like, what is the ideal STD to get to raise my street cred? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So that's the inspiration for the STD tier list. Like what? They're all bad. Why you're fucking insane? What are you talking about? I'm not gonna get syphilis. That's a bad one. That makes you go crazy, right? That's like ugly crying tier. Veto next. They're all bad. I know they're all bad. I know they're all bad. Dojiban, thank you very much for subscribing. I know they're all bad. I know next bit. Okay, all right, hold on. I know they're all bad, right? I'm just saying, you know, let's go through it, okay? I didn't want to have them. What's wrong with crabs? Free meal? Well, I was looking at, where is it? Yeast infection in men. This one right here. That's free yeast, baby. That's free yeast. You just stick it into your, you know, the dough, and baby, we got us, you know, we got us a ciabatta. How cursed. Piss bread is amazing. Randon, no. So there's Randon sourdough on the market? I'm telling you, you are fucking disgusting. People actually do that. It's fucked. Okay. Is this gonna... So this is the concept of the tier list. Do you guys understand? I'm not doing a tier list of STDs that I've had. and I'm like commenting on how they feel. I'm talking about, of course I don't want STDs, but if I were to have one, which ones will deal the least amount of damage and would, you know, are kind of cool, like a cool celebrity STD, like you know, like a rock star or whatever. And then, you know, the ones that are relatively benign, it's like I can work with this. It's not gonna degrade the quality of my life too much. Oh no, it's like, oh, that's clearly gonna be really bad, right? Ugly crying is like, oh, that's terrible. Oh no, what's the point of going on? And then obviously there's only one that's gonna go with AIDS. This one I wasn't sure whether I should do it. Here's the thing, Mama Energy, I don't know what chlamydia is. I know gonorrhea and chlamydia by name, but I don't actually know what the symptoms are. Like, I have no idea which one goes into AIDS. Don't be orc silly. Wrap your orc willy, Randon. Kale, thank you very much for the super chat. If that ever becomes a thing that, you know, that I need to do, I will definitely do it. But I don't see that ever happening. I don't see that ever happening. I've heard that koalas get a ton of chlamydia. I've heard that, which makes it even more confusing to me because I don't know like what it is. What could it possibly be that a koala, you know? The government doesn't want you to know this, but if you catch them all, you ascend to godhood. So it's like a Pokemon situation. Horrible rashes. Okay. Let's jump in, shall we? Do not trust the mainstream chlamydia. It means that koalas get a lot of action. I don't know if that's true. As far as I know, they're like the laziest animals in the world. Anyway, pelvic inflammatory disease. I don't know what that is. Pelvic inflammatory disease. PID, also known as PID. Where's the Wikipedia? I don't want Mayo Clinic. Wikipedia. You know what? Fuck it. We'll just use Mayo Clinic. Kizuhara, thank you very much for the super chat. So you're basing it like a video game. Which one would be worse? Which one does burst damage? Which one does dot? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh my god, what is this? Okay, hold on. Pelvic inflammatory disease is an infection of the female reproductive organs. It most often occurs when sexually transmitted bacteria spread from your vagina to your uterus, fallopian tubes, or ovaries. Ooh. The signs and symptoms may be subtle or mild. As a result, you might not realize you have it and you have trouble getting preggers, or you develop chronic pelvic pain. Symptoms: pain ranging from mild to severe. Hate that. No pain, please. Itching, I kind of like. Is that weird? Pain, I hate pain. In all situations except, you know, when I want it, pain is bad. But I kind of like scratching itches. You know what I mean? The itchy, like scratchy, it's like, ah. You know what I mean? Itching can make you go crazy. That's the neat part, Fallout man. I'm already crazy, so that negative part of itching has no effect on me, you know? You want to scratch your junk in public? I do scratch my junk. Anyways. Unusual bleeding, hate that. Fever with chills. This is pretty bad. This is pretty bad. I don't think I'm capable of getting this. I would say it's not ugly crying, but it looks pretty bad. This is definitely like a oh no situation. This is pretty bad. This is pretty bad. Herpes. I know what herpes is. I know what that is. So this one is forever, right? It kind of like hangs out in your spine. This one is pretty bad. But But I do think that, like, I don't know. Is that crazy? Does it hurt? You might already have it from birth. I think I would be able to deal with it. It is crazy. I think I would be able to live with it, and I don't, you know, it's definitely bad, right? But I think I would be able to live with it. Herpes is cold sores? I mean, then I have it, right? I do have cold sores. I definitely do. Like around the mouth, right? I think I can work with it. Brandon has herpes. It's not, is it celebrity? Is it a cool celebrity STD? One of these two. Let's go ahead and put it there. And then if we find another cool celebrity STD, we might downgrade herpes to, I can work with this, all right? It's too common to be cool. Absolutely not. Brandon, I swear to God. Is this the end of my career? We already chased sushi away. That's not good. Brandon, did you know that in the Shadowrun RPG, there's an STD known as the male period where men bleed from their dingling once a month? It's pretty great. Bunny, thank you very much for being a member for 15 months. Happy early birthday. Thank you very much. I came in at a crazy time. I'm about to be chased away. I apologize for the people. I apologize. This is just something that's been in my head for a while, you know? Dex, thank you very much for the super chat. Just use socks with flip-flops or Crocs. They're STD. I'm telling you, the Crocs, they're good. And wearing the socks underneath, I mean, that's just smart, brother, you know? Anyway. I can't even begin to how do I say this? Lymphogranuloma venereum. Lympho. Here we go. Give me the Wikipedia article. Here we go. Oh Jesus, there's actual pictures. Do not give me the Wikipedia. Give me the Mayo Clinic one. What the hell is the Cleveland Clinic? What is that? Tarage, thank you very much for the super chat. Open source on my donger is a celebrity. I don't know. King Okaze, thank you very much for the super chat. PSA, many people confuse cold sores and canker sores. Canker sores are not caused by the herpes virus. Canker sores also are in the mouth. Yeah. Canker sores are like when you bite the inside of your mouth, right? And it goes, it hurts. Lance, thank you very much for being a member. What's your favorite? I like the one where Randon talked about. I like the one where Randon talked about STDs for a long time. User account, thank you very much for the super chat. Did you know Benjamin Franklin had so much sex he had every single STD that was known to medical science at the time? I'm just imagining somebody slapping his bald head, you know? Oh yeah, Frank Daddy. Okay. Ulcerative sexually transmitted infection of the genital area caused by chlamydia. It's caused by chlamydia. Clammy, get up here. Clammy, get up here. Is caused by... Can I call you Clammy? Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. What does it do? This is like a scientific article. I want like... Give me the Cleveland Clinic. What is it? It causes genital blisters. Okay. Painful lymph nodes. No, not the lymph nodes. I need those. Okay. Sexually active people, not me, between the ages of 15 and 40, I'm almost out, are at the highest risk. Okay. Everybody can get LGV. Why is it called Oh, lymphogranuloma. Okay. How common is it? Doesn't seem that common. Doesn't seem that common. So don't, I mean, yeah, clammy causes it. But what are the symptoms? What are the symptoms? Do not name your kid Clammy. Why not? All right, Pokemon Nuzlocke, but I name all of my Pokemon after STDs. What do you think? Brandon is 5 years old. Kinda. Low-key internet man. Thank you very much for the super chat. I haven't lost my virginity because I never lose. Yo, same hat. Same hat. Okay. Swollen tender lymph nodes. Okay. Abdominal pain. Okay. Fatigue. Headache and fever. Inflammation. Okay. Painful urination. Unexplained weight loss. Unexplained weight loss? Okay. Looks pretty bad. I don't think I can work with this. Can it kill you? Can it kill you? I don't think it can kill you. Chance of death seems to be pretty close to 0. Do not lose weight. I will shart on. Okay, I won't lose weight. Okay, fine. I don't think lymphogranuloma venereum can kill you. Well, neither can pelvic inflammatory disease. You can put the ballotrytis in the I can work with this category. It's literally just a rash from not cleaning yourself daily. But how is that an STD? How is that an STD? They don't teach this in school? This seems pretty bad. If you start bleeding from your genitals, this is not good, right? Seems pretty bad. This might be a bad idea. Chlamydia. I don't even know how to spell chlamydia. There we go. What is it? What does it do? It's an STI because the infection is spread from the chlamydia. Yeah. Chlamydia is one of the most common sexually transmitted infections. You can get chlamydia from intercourse. I'm not gonna say I just do it. Because chlamydia doesn't often cause symptoms, many people who have chlamydia don't know it and unknowingly infect other people. Regular screenings can help reduce chlamydia spread. Okay. So there's like absolutely no symptoms. It's kind of crazy. Is it viral? Is it bacterial? Tell me more about it. Can you get chlamydia without having sex? Yes. Sexual intercourse is not the only way that you can get chlamydia. For example, sharing sex toys with the person who has the infection is another. Ugh. Which one of you fucking weirdos is sharing tangas out there? Who would do such a thing? Who shares? Sushi, I thought you were leaving. Sushi, don't look. Sushi, don't look. No. Leave. Nightmare Tenga rotation. Oh my god. That just fucking disgusted me to my core. Nightmare Tenga rotation. Oh. 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 Ugh. Of course we'll always be friends. Of course we'll always be friends, Vivi. That's just, you got me. Like I like recoiled. Stop moaning, old man. Okay, I'll stop moaning. Fine. Sorry, Random, as a former LARPer, I have to say we share everything, including mono. Okay, so let's get back to it. What is chlamydia? Ah, it's caused by a bacteria. It's the most common STI caused by a bacteria. 1.5 million cases are reported each year. Okay. What are the causes? How do you get it? I mean, yeah. Sexual contact. It's bacterial, so I guess it could survive a little bit longer. I don't know. Since there's an anime waifu for everything, there could be some for STDs. No. How'd you get yours? Tenga gangbang, bro. No, that's disgusting. Not all situations, okay? Kissing doesn't cause it. Sharing food or drinks doesn't cause it. Hugging or holding hands. Holding hands! You know? Inhaling droplets after someone coughs or sneezes. Is this what people actually thinks? What? They're called 10 girls. That's fucking crazy. Okay, what are the symptoms? What are the symptoms? How long can you have chlamydia without knowing? Chlamydia is sometimes called a silent infection because the majority of people, between 50 to 70% who have chlamydia regardless, never notice symptoms. That's crazy. 50 to 70%? People who don't notice symptoms often don't recognize the signs that they have chlamydia until a few weeks after they've been infected. Because chlamydia cases are often asymptomatic, it's easy to spread it without anybody else realizing it. The trick is to just like never fucking do that shit, you know? But if you never do it, I guess you can't really get it in the first, yeah, you know. It's easy to miss out on receiving treatment, okay? There are serious complications? This sounds kind of fucked up. It could take longer than 3 months? That's fucking crazy. Okay, what are the symptoms? What are the symptoms? Increased need to pee, burning sensation when you pee, pus in your urine. Ugh. Okay, so it seems to just be like it burns when you pee. We love pissing. Huh. So what happens if you leave it untreated? Can it kill you? I'm guessing it can't kill you if it's the most common, you know, STD. Leveled up to a 32 wizard the other week. Yo, Jam, thank you for making me lose the game once again. And congratulations, happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. You guys are getting weird. This is an educational stream, okay? Keep it respectful. Yeah, you take my cue and I'm, you know, I should, you know. Can it go away? You should never wait for it to go away on its own. Left untreated, chlamydia can cause serious harm to your health. Huh. What medications are used to get rid of it? Looks like antibacterials. Antibiotics. Sorry. What happens if it's untreated? It just says it could put your health at risk. It doesn't tell me like what it... Pelvic inflammatory disease, which you've already done. Pregnancy complications, infertility. Epididymitis. Infection can spread to the testicles. Okay. Reduced fertility. Ah, who gives a, you know? Ah. Increases your risk of getting reactive arthritis? What? It can give you arthritis? Increases your chance of contracting... What? This is pretty bad. It can fuck with your organs and shit? That's pretty bad. I don't think I can work with that. How long does it last? With treatment, it should go away within a week or two. However, the test may remain positive for 4 weeks. It's important to take antibiotics to fight the infection. Don't have sex during treatment. Of course! It's crazy. Requires hospitalization. I mean... Would getting repetitive motion injury from a tango be counted as an STD? No. No. It affects your bones and your boner. Exactly. I feel like it's on a different level from these, right? This is like the first stage of pelvic inflammatory disease before it gets like crazy, right? Should it be... Because it does feel like you can fix it relatively quickly. Takes 2 weeks to fix. Can I work with it? BGM is going hard. I feel like as long as I recognize it immediately, I can take the antibiotics and, you know, if you know you might have it. Only if you discover it. Well, let's just assume that, like, instant perfect knowledge, right? Let's assume instant perfect knowledge. Miserable 2 weeks, potentially lasting effects. But people seem to say that it's, for the vast majority of people, they're completely asymptomatic. 50 to 70% of people just have, like, no idea that they have it. Weirdly appropriate music. Human papillomavirus. This is bad. This gives you cancer, right? This is definitely like you gotta fix it immediately. I know about this one. Human papillomavirus gives you cancer, right? This one's like pretty bad. Everybody should it's, I think it's like, is it free? I don't know if it's free, but this one gives you cancer. Wait, you can't fix it? I thought you could get like a shot. Everybody should get a shot so that you don't have to. Most people have it. Wait, is that true? Colleges require it. Everybody, this fucking gives you cancer. So if you don't want cancer, you know, get the shot. It's fucking crazy, right? There's a vaccine, but they won't give it to you if you're over 25. That is... I'm over 25! Those below a certain age? Why is it only below a certain age? My mom has it and it sucks. You don't fuck, it's fine. That's actually 100% true. They expanded the age range. Never would have guessed. I guess he'll die then. Over 25 is a nice way of saying almost 69. Over 25 in org years. Brandon, you can... Okay. I'm just saying if you're in the age range, this is bad. This leads to, you know, cancer. So, crabs. I actually don't know. We joke about it. I joke about it a lot. It's probably disrespectful. Crabs, STD. I don't know what it is. Pubic lice. I see. It's head lice in your pubes. There are different type of louse from head lice and body lice. Oh, apparently they're different. Pubic lice, commonly called crabs, are tiny insects found in your genital area. There are different type of louse from head lice and body lice. Measuring 1/16 of an inch, 1.6 millimeters or less, receive their nickname because their bodies resemble tiny little crabs. What? They feed on your blood. Their bites can cause severe itching. Okay. Pubic lice are most commonly spread during sexual activities. You may also get pubic lice from infested sheets, blankets, towels, or clothes. Well, I'm never going outside ever again. I am never, ever going out ever again. I'm never touching anything that's cloth ever again. I feel like a shower. Ugh. Pubic lice infestations can usually be treated with a louse-killing lotion. Lotions and potions. Or gel. However, pubic lice infestations causes complications, discolored skin, secondary infections, eye irritation. Huh. I need a hazmat suit filled with sanitizer. Lotions and potions. Okay. Crabs. Pretty bad. But it doesn't seem to, like, put your life at risk, right? If it doesn't put my life at risk and it doesn't cause me to bleed through my weenus, easy to get rid of. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I can work with this. Crabs is cool because I like that animal. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty icky. Bleed through your weenus. Does anybody wanna contest this? It seems like it can be fixed almost instantly. You just rub the lotion on your weenus area and they just fucking die, right? At least you're useful and feeding a creature. Maybe. I hear if you lather yourself up in Vaseline, they get caught in it and can't penetrate. Is that true? Pretty bad is the most manageable one. That's what I'm thinking. It's not a cool celebrity STD, but I could definitely work with this, right? I'd rather have crabs than herpes. Should we switch? Does this make sense to you? Brandon doesn't just gets the crabs, he gets the lobsters. Oh! Free-range organic crabs? Crabs is the most humorous STI. It's pretty funny. It's tough. It's tough. I get the coconut crabs. I get the Alaskan, you know, the most dangerous catch, right? Ah. We'll keep them both there for now. Zoe, good morning. Tell your date she's having crabs for dinner. It's fucking crazy. It's crazy. Herpes is the worst IMO. You can't get rid of it. They literally hide in your neurons. I said that. It hides in your spine, right? But I also think like it doesn't, it's like not really life-threatening at all, you know? And I think you know, anything that prevents you, if you have a conscience from having sex, is like a win in my book. You know what I mean? It elevates the thinking. No? Bad take? It's probably a bad take. It would be like an ironclad reason for me, you know? If I had it, I would just be like, never again. The crackhead experience? Okay, fine. That doesn't sound right, but I don't know enough about syphilis. All right, what is this new one? What is the new one? Cytomegalovirus? That sounds so fucking cool. Tell me. All right, I'm gonna Google it, and it's like, oh, it kills you, and it liquefies your organs. That sounds so fucking cool. You know what I mean? It's the fucking Sans Undertale STD. Cytomegalovirus. Why are you guys being so mean to me today? It's a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Cytomegalovirus is a common virus. Once infected, your body retains the virus for life. Most people don't know that they have cytomegalovirus because it rarely causes problems in healthy people. CMV changed my view. If you're pregnant or if your immune system is weakened, CMV is a cause for concern. Women who develop an active CMV infection during pregnancy can pass the virus to their babies who might experience symptoms. People who have weakened immune systems, especially people who have had an organ, stem cell, or bone marrow transplant, CMV may be fatal. Ooh, that's not good. Okay. CMV spreads from person to person through body fluids. There's no cure, but there are medications that can help treat the symptoms. Tell me the symptoms. Most healthy people who are infected may experience absolutely no symptoms. Some may experience minor symptoms. There are people who are likely to experience signs and symptoms of CMV include newborns. I'm not a newborn. Any babies in here? Any babies? Okay. Infants who become infected during birth or shortly afterward. People who have weakened immune systems. Yeah. So what are the symptoms? Is it like completely asymptomatic? It's just, if you have a weakened immune system or you're a baby, then it might kill you. How does it kill you? Fatigue, fever, sore throat, muscle ache. So it sounds kind of like, I don't know. Went to see a doctor. Causes. CMV is related to the viruses that cause chickenpox, herpes, simplex, and mononucleosis. Oh, okay. So it's kind of like it's related to chickenpox. Well, chickenpox definitely is not an STD, right? Killed by fatigue. Casual contact does not transmit CMV. Huh. Risk factors, complications. Rarely, CMV causes a healthy adult to develop mononucleosis. I actually don't know what mononucleosis is. That's another one that I don't know. I do know that somebody in my high school got mono and they got like roasted, but I didn't know what it was, and it was just like, it was kind of sad. I remember I was like talking to them and they were like, what did they say? They said that like they lost friends after they had it. And I was like, that's kind of fucked up. But what is it? The kissing disease? You get mono from kissing? But like, what is it? What does it do? It's called the kissing disease, but it spreads far more easily. Okay, well, I think that we have it here, right? I guess, yeah, right here, mononucleosis. We'll talk about it. Hi, Randon. What the ever-loving hell is? Don't worry about it, Stacy. I'm treating it with respect. Kind of. When I was at 3 years old, my grandma told me I'd get STDs from drinking artificial juice drinks. Your stream is the universe's way of saying happy birthday. Yo. Capper DM, thank you very much for the super chat. That's a crazy thing to say. I was told that I would get... Were they called STDs? Like, you know, they're like, don't share drinks. Did you guys get that as well? Didn't share drinks when I was young. Except with my family, I guess, right? I don't know. Is that still a thing that we tell kids? Just to avoid mono? When I was a kid, I was told, like, never to share drinks with anybody. Anyways. Prevention. Wash your hands often. Practice safe sex. Just be a VTuber. You'll never have to worry about it ever again. Huh. So where do I put this one? It's like, it's a very common virus. It's very asymptomatic unless you have it. You have it forever. Retains the virus for life. Where's cooties on the tier list? I watch VTubers, so I never have to worry about these. I take it to the higher level, right? I want to hurry up and get to the Balatro STD. Okay. I feel like I can work with it. I feel like this is something that I could work with. I was skeptical about this stream, but it's actually... J1, isn't it kind of crazy how, like... I guess I'm, like, not alone. I don't know anything about STDs. I know the name, and that's it. I know syphilis makes you go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and it can kill you, but it takes a long time, but it makes you go insane, right? I know about herpes. They're like the little, you know, the little bubbly boys, right? I don't know shit about any of these. It's crazy. I actually don't know what hepatitis is. I thought hepatitis, you get it from eating shit, which, you know, if you're tossing a salad, I guess so. But like, I thought like you can get it from like tainted vegetables and fruit, where like there's like human poop, right? I'm like severely undereducated when it comes to this stuff. It's kind of crazy. That's cholera, ding dong. Are you sure it's not also hepatitis? Depends on the hepatitis. I'd say there's a cool celebrity disease. True or false, you can get mono from riding the monorail? False. False. You see mono, and my brain would make the association. You're trying to trick me. That's a trick question. Kyo, thank you very much for the super chat. Biomolecular health guy here. Pathogens naturally live inside of our bodies and we passively fight them off. Being unable to fight them off, they can basically poison the body, impair stuff, or make it overexerted. Yeah. Yeah. That. Okay. You're thinking of E. coli? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. The cytomegalovirus, I think I can work with it because it seems to be more or less asymptomatic, and if not, it kind of just gives you like the flu, fatigue, fever, sore throat, muscle aches, and it's the Sans Undertale virus. It's the megalovirus, right? Are we good? Vaginal. All right, let's get the yeasty boys together. Let's get the yeasty boys together. All right. Yeast infection. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is because I'm a wizard. I've heard of it. Please stop with the nicknames. Why? Wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. What's wrong with the nicknames? Gotta get that bread. A yeast infection is a fungal infection. It causes irritation, discharge, and itching. Okay. People who don't have sex can get a yeast infection, so it isn't thought of as a... It's not... Hold on. It's not... This is fake. This is not gonna get me the sex haver cred, right? Add a row. It can be, but a lot of things can be, right? It's just an infection. You know how yeast grows in bread? It can grow in not bread. The yeasty boys are... We're gonna make it yeasty boys. Cover band. All right, let's put that there. Not... It can be transmitted sexually, but it's not considered an STI. Well, let's see what Wikipedia has to say about it. Am I gonna look at some disgusting pictures? Yep, there's a picture. No, thank you. Cleveland Clinic. Type of fungal infection. Candida. Your body contains a kind of yeast called Candida, which causes vaginal yeast infections. It's a type of fungus. Candida is a type of yeast. When this yeast is in balance with your body, there are no problems. But when it's out of balance, it rapidly grows and you can get a yeast infection. Oh, it's already in there! It sounds like everybody has it. Candida also fucks up your intestines. Oh, can it actually, like, kill you? Hold on, can it kill you? Symptoms and causes, itchy, burning. Can it kill you? If it can kill you, that automatically, like, drops it down to, like, the worst tier. Anything that can kill you outright is ugly crying, at least, you know? If it gets bad enough, is when your yeast gets jokerfied. I've experienced it secondhand. It sucks. Stuart the Duck, thank you very much for the 5 gifted memberships. Much appreciated. Can it kill you? Most yeast infections clear up with medication after a few days, but it may take a full week. Will it go away on its own? No, a yeast infection cannot go away on its own. Let this be a lesson to you guys out there. Only medication that destroys fungus can treat a yeast infection. It will not go away on its own. Can it kill you? I don't know if it can kill you. Well, it's not an STD. It doesn't look like it's classified as one, because if the majority of yeast infections are not caused, you know, it's a fungus, it's fine, and it's like in your body, right? Not an STD. Why? I remember typing in Yeasty Boys cover band, but I don't know why I did it, and I don't know why you guys didn't stop me. That gives us no information. This is fucking crazy. Why did you... Not an STD. You have no power to stop you. You guys have more control over me than you think. All right? You guys have way more control over me. You do your own shit and we watch. No, don't. Yeasty Boys is so good. Okay. Meow for us. Meow. 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 I forgot to pour my tea. I need tea. Oh, I spilled some. Please stop meowing. Okay, I'm done. I will never meow ever again. Okay, tell me about hepatitis. I don't know what hepatitis does. It causes liver inflammation. It can be caused by viruses, drugs. It caused by alcohol? This is not an STD. Is it an STD? What? Hepatitis B is a serious liver infection caused by the hepatitis B virus, HBV. For most people, hepatitis B is short-term and is called acute. Acute hepatitis B lasts less than 6 months. But for others, infection can last more like 6 months and it's called more than 6 months and it's called chronic. S-transmitted alcohol, STA. Hepatitis for cuties. You guys got it. We gotta lock in and be serious, okay? Like what is this an STD? Dark urine, fever, joint pain, upset stomach and vomiting. Went to see a doctor. Hepatitis B is caused by the hepatitis B virus. The virus passes from person to person through blood, semen, or other body fluids. It does not spread by sneezing or coughing. Sexual contact. Common ways that the HBV can spread: sexual contact, sharing of needles, accidental needle sticks, pregnant person to newborn. Risk factors. Okay. Complications. Scarring of the liver. Is this my memories of this VGM are being tainted? Okay, we could can I don't think I can fast forward, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You did that, you heard that. Okay. It was always tainted. Liver cancer? If it could cause cancer, then it's definitely in the ugly crying. That's pretty bad. Having a chronic HBV infection can lead to serious health conditions called complications. These include scarring of the liver. Okay. Not to make light of a situation, but like, do livers consider other, like, scars cool or sexy in other livers? Because I see a scar and I think, like, kind of cool, you know? Is that making light of it? What is liver scarring? Like, what is it? They're not cool scars. Okay. Livers can't see, but they consider scars painful. Oh, if they can't see, then they get no benefit, you know? Okay, all right. Liver cancer, that immediately drops it down to ugly crying. We don't fuck with cancer. This is bad. People with chronic hepatitis B have a higher risk of liver cancer. Yikes. Acute liver failure is a condition in which the vital functions of the liver shut down. When that happens, a liver transplant is needed to stay alive. That's really bad. Reactivation tends to affect people who have weakened immune systems. Yep. People with chronic hepatitis B may develop kidney disease or inflammation of blood vessels. This is pretty bad. What's the... Am I crazy? Isn't there a hepatitis that can spread through, like, poop? Like, eating poop? Hepatitis A? Yeah, right here. Hepatitis A, HAV, is transmitted through ingestion of contaminated food or water or through direct contact with an infectious person. So you get it from, like, eating, like, tainted veggies and fruit, right? Hep A for ass. Eating poop, you mean infinite food glitch? this fucker right here has cracked the code. You can get it while eating. So this one is not an STD. I guess it is if you're like tossing a salad, but this one is more from like food. You eat tainted food. Okay. A virus spreads when infected stool, even just tiny amounts, enters the mouth of another person. Yeah. 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 Okay, so this one is hepatitis B an STD? I don't know if it is. Does it count? Is hepatitis an STD? Is hepatitis an STD? Yes, hepatitis A and hepatitis B can be sexually transmitted disease. Is the most common, hepatitis B is the most common type transmitted through sexual contact. Okay. So I guess it is. I guess it is. If it gives you cancer or it increases your risk of getting cancer, that's definitely, and it can shut down your liver and you have to get a liver transplant, definitely ugly crying tear. Pretty bad. Hep C is a celebrity one? Tell me more. Hepatitis C. For celebrity? Is a viral infection that affects the liver and can be life-threatening. I don't think that's a cool celebrity STD. Bloodborne virus? Bloodborne remaster confirmed. Exposure from blood, unsafe injection practices, unscreened blood transfusions. Viral infection that affects the liver? What's the difference between... I guess it's just like a different virus, right? This doesn't seem very celebrity-like. Have you seen Squid Game? I watched season 1, but not season 2. I watched season 1, not season 2. Well, this is a lovely topic while I'm eating. Ugly crying. Chancroid. Chancroid. What the fuck is chancroid? I have never heard of this. I don't know what that is. Junior Trooper, hello. Do you plan on watching season 2? Yes, I will watch Squid Game season 2 eventually, but it's... I feel like I have a lot of stuff to work on first, you know? You beat the Vocaloid. What are you talking about? I guess poop is only a maybe infectious. Yeah, that seems to be hepatitis A. Chancroid sounds like a species of ancient starfish or something. Yeah. Chancroid, often also called soft chancre, is a bacterial infection caused by the Haemophilus ducreae, H. ducreae. Chancroid is considered a sexually transmitted disease. You might also hear of diseases that are spread through sexually transmitted infections. Although chancroid is very contagious, it is curable. What is it? Is there a difference between syphilis and chancroid? Syphilis and chancroid are both diseases that spread through sex, but the germ that causes syphilis isn't the same as... Okay, so they're different. If you have syphilis, you could have a chancre. This is a hard sore or ulcer that usually forms as the bacteria enters your body, most often in your genital area, but also in your mouth or anus. Chancre doesn't cause pain. So is it like a cyst? Like, what is it? Include. That's a terrible. Germa. How do you know this stuff? I'm actually Wikipediaing everything because where I grew up, they didn't teach us about this shit, you know? They didn't teach us about it. They really should have. They really should have. He was raised in a cave by wolves. Where I was raised, it was like, just don't have sex, forehead. And it's like, whether I did or didn't was like out of my control, you know? And I was trying to until I didn't, and until I stopped trying to, right? That could have been really bad if I had even like 1% of attractiveness. It could have been really bad, you know? They should have taught us this shit. I'm just saying they should have taught us this shit. They didn't give us like anything. To be frank, my school had a lot of education on the subject and lots of kids still got them. Awareness isn't the problem. Is that true? Maybe. I don't know. Every day someone gets caught by German. God, I wish that was me. So what is it? What is chancroid? Raised painful bumps? Ulcers? Ooh, ulcers are really bad. They're extremely painful. It's a bacterial disease. Okay, how is it treated? These are drugs that I can't pronounce them at all. How long does it take to recover? You should be feeling better after 1 to 2 weeks. Will it clear up on its own? If you have chancroid and it's not treated, the sores will probably clear up on their own in 1 to 2 months. However, you're at higher risk of developing suppurative lymphadentitis, an infection of the soft tissue. So it goes away on its own, but like it leads into another like health complication, an infection of the soft tissue. But the sores can also let in HEP or HIV. Okay. Outlook, prognosis. Chancroid can be treated. If you're treated, your outlook is good. If you're not treated, the sores may heal, but you could be more likely to develop a soft tissue infection. You should be tested for other types of diseases past through sexual contact too. You develop suppurative lymphadentitis. You're also at risk for the development of fistulas, a type of abnormal tunnel between organs. What the fuck? The tissues of your genitals are at risk of infection. What the? Okay. This one doesn't sound pain. It doesn't sound. It sounds. Does it sound bad? I don't know. This sounds workable. I think I can work with it. Abnormal tunnels between organs. It sounds horrible. Yeah. Fistulas are bad. Do not Google. Then I will not. Ah, the ballatrovirus. Balanitis. Ballatronitis. Fistulas. Dracula's Kingsona. That goes in my ugly crying tier personally. Does it? Chancroid? I've never heard of this. Like, I don't know what this is. Okay. Balanitis. Ballatritis. Balanitis is a treatable condition that most commonly happens in uncircumcised males. The main symptoms of balanitis include inflammation and pain on the head of your penis. Treatment includes antifungal creams. Oh, so it's antibiotics, regularly cleaning the area, and in some cases, circumcision. Huh. Balanitis is pain and inflammation, swelling and irritation of the glands that happens most often in uncircumcised men. People assigned male at birth. Circumcision is a procedure that removes, okay, yeah, I know what that is. Yeast infections can typically cause, oh, it's a yeast infection issue. Interesting. Bacterial infections, viral infections, some skin. Okay. So it's just, okay. So this is like the Ballatro disease is like the penis hort disease, right? Okay. This is pretty bad. Can I work with this? It's pretty bad. Can it kill you? Can it kill you? Oh no! Groups with a higher risk of balanitis are middle-aged or older. They have diabetes. No. Can it kill you? Can it kill you? Will balanitis go away by itself? Most cases of balanitis require some kind of treatment. If you don't get treatment, your symptoms may get worse, or you may develop more symptoms. How soon after treatment will I feel better? Prevention. You should make a full recovery. Bathe often. Done. Avoid harsh soaps. The harsher, the better for me. Stay dry. Teach proper hygiene. Can it kill you? I don't think it can kill you. Can I put Neosporin on balanitis? Neosporin is a skincare ointment that helps prevent infections or minor bacterial infection causes balanitis. Neosporin may help kill the bacteria. However, in many cases, you may need an oral antibiotic. This is crazy. I think I can work with this. It's like trench foot for your dick. Jesus. Can I use a couple Joker cards? I don't know. I guess it's like similar to this, right? Kinda. Pretty painful. Trench dick. It's painful, right? Pain is bad. Trichomoniasis. Isn't this the one that you get from eating pork? Am I crazy? Is this the one that you get? What? Trichomoniasis. See, Google can already tell that I'm like Googling every single STD, so they're auto-completing. What are you doing with your pork? Fucking it, obviously. Trichinosis is pigs. I thought that was trichinosis. Okay, so it's not trichomoniasis. Boar scatter. Google, are you okay, bro? Trichomoniasis is a common sexually transmitted infection caused by a parasite. In women, trichomoniasis can cause a foul-smelling vaginal discharge, genital itching, and painful urination. Men who have trichomoniasis typically have no symptoms. Pregnant women who have trichomoniasis may be at higher risk of delivering their babies prematurely. The treatment for trichomoniasis is taking an antibiotic, either metronidazole, tinidazole, or secnidazole. To prevent being infected again, all sexual partners should be treated at the same time. You can reduce your risk of infection by using condoms correctly every time you have sex. Okay. Okay. It's good. It's good theoretical knowledge, right? It's good theoretical knowledge. Symptoms may develop over time. What are the symptoms? Discharge, a genital redness, burning and itching, pain with urination, discomfort over the lower stomach area, rarely causes symptoms in men. When men do have it, itching or irritation inside the ponos, burning with urination, discharge from the ponos. Okay. Causes. Trichomoniasis is caused by a one-celled protozoan, a type of tiny parasite called Trichomonas vaginalis. The parasite passes between... Okay, yes, it's definitely an STD. Okay. It's thought to range from 4 to 28 days. Risk factors. Okay. Complications. It's like a pregnancy complication. Okay. Causes irritation. Untreated trichomoniasis infection can last for months to years. Trichomoniasis is associated with increased risk of cervical or prostate cancer. We put that in the ugly crying tier. No cancer. No thank you. One of your favorite BGMs. Guys, I'm slowly losing it. I'm sorry. Coach Zed, thank you very much for the super chat. Imagine Google thinking you're a desperate man searching for what disease he has, not by the symptoms, but by everyone he can think of off the top of his head. Syphilis. This is a good one. I don't actually know what it I know it makes you go insane. Like, it messes with your brain, your mind. What actually is it? This is a good one for me to learn about. It's a good one for me to learn about because I don't actually know what it does. Does that make sense? It's just crazy that I know the name, but I don't know what it does. I'm just so stupid. Okay, it's an infection caused by bacteria. It spreads through sexual contact, okay. The disease starts as a sore that's often painless and typically appears on the genitals, okay. Spreads from person to person through direct contact, okay. Can also be passed to a baby during pregnancy and childbirth, okay. The syphilis bacteria can stay in the body for many years without causing symptoms, but the infection can become active again. Without treatment, can damage the heart, brain, or other organs. It can become life-threatening. I thought it makes you go crazy. Maybe I don't. Oh, that's a penis. Hate that. Anyway. If it gets into the brain. Matthew, thank you very much for the super chat. The stream makes me want to hear Randon cover some Bonnie Sailor sea shanties. Especially all the ones with the VD. Maybe the ones by Salty Dick. Maybe. Okay. The first symptom of syphilis is a small sore called a chancre. The sore is most often painless. It appears as a spot where the bacteria entered your body. Most people with syphilis only develop one chancre. Some people get more than one. It's because it's usually painless. Also may be hidden within, okay. Heals on its own within 36 weeks. You may get a rash. The rash caused by syphilis is often not itchy. May look rough, red, or reddish brown. May be so faint that it's hard to see. So it gives you a rash a few weeks after you get it, okay? The rash often starts on the trunk of the body. I prefer the word shaft over trunk, the shaft of the body, you know? But, you know, maybe you medical types, you doctors and healthcare professionals, you call it trunk. It includes the chest, stomach area, pelvis, and back. In time, it could also appear on the limbs, the palms of the hands, and the soles of the feet. Along with the rash, you may have some symptoms such as a wart-like sores in the mouth or genital area, hair loss, muscle aches, fever, sore throat, tiredness, also called fatigue, weight loss, swollen lymph nodes. Symptoms of secondary syphilis may go away on their own, but not without treatment. They can come and go for months or years. Okay, latent syphilis. If you aren't treated for syphilis, the disease moves from the secondary stage to the latent stage. This is also called the hidden stage because you have no symptoms. The latent stage can last for years. Your symptoms may never come back. But without treatment, the disease may spread to major health problems, also called complications. Okay, this sounds really bad. We're just talking about shaft. We are indeed. Okay. After the latent stage, up to 30 to 40% of people with syphilis who don't get treatment have complications known as tertiary syphilis. Another name for it is late syphilis. Disease may damage the brain, The nerves, I need that. The eyes, I need that. The heart, it damages a bunch of shit that we need. These problems may happen years after the original untreated infection. At any stage, untreated syphilis can affect the brain, spinal cord, eyes, and other body parts. Wow. People who have syphilis can pass the disease to their babies. That's kind of fucked up. Went to see a doctor. Okay. Syphilis insanity. Syphilitic insanity is a term for mental and physical deterioration caused by untreated syphilis. Is also known as general paralysis of the insane, delusions, hallucinations, irritability, inappropriate behavior. I have one: personality changes, amnesia, forgetfulness, crying spells. Okay, I have crying spells, inappropriate behavior. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 2 out of 9. I don't have all of these. Seraph, how dare you? I'm not delusional. I don't have hallucinations. I don't have irritability. I admittedly do have inappropriate behavior. I don't have personality changes. I don't have amnesia. I don't have forgetfulness. I do have crying spells. And I don't have aggressive behavior. What the fuck is wrong? You guys are scaring me. I'm a wizard. There's no possible way that I could have syphilitic insanity. There's no way. What do you mean, do you still have your nose? What are you talking about? You're being aggressive right now. Yo, Bunny, thank you very much for the super chat. Random thought, please use the super chat money to buy web fishing for your birthday from me to you. I think you'll like that game on stream. What is web fishing? I'll buy it right now. Give me a second. What is web fishing? It only costs $4. Okay. Oh, it looks like Animal Crossing. Interesting. You know what? Let's do it. All right, I bought it. Did I hear web fishing? Sushi, don't look. Sushi, don't look. Syphilis seems pretty bad. Ugly crying? I could get it treated immediately. This is assuming perfect information, right? This is assuming perfect information. I could get it treated really quickly. Have you ever gotten an STD? No. No. I do have cold sores, you know? But I don't know if that counts. Anyway. Gonorrhea. This is another one that I don't know anything about. My favorite character from Band of Brothers his name was Gonorrhea. That's basically technically counts. I only know Gonorrhea from System of a Down lyrics. There's a character in Band of Brothers named Gonorrhea. Syphilis eats away your nose? Is that true? This nose can cause nose damage. That's crazy. Huh. Nasal trauma? Huh. That's wild. It seems like it's a bacterial thing. And wait, can it be treated like if you catch it really quick? Treatment. Not trapment. Treatment. Syphilis is treated with penicillin. Penicillin? Really? That's crazy. So it basically turns you into a Fallout ghoul. I guess so. Okay. Gonorrhea is a sexually transmitted infection. Okay. Caused by bacteria. Okay. Can infect the urethra, the rectum, female reproductive tract, mouth, throat, or eyes. Commonly spread during, okay, sexual activity. Okay. Babies can get the infection during childbirth. Okay. Okay. What are the symptoms? What does it do? In many people, gonorrhea infection causes no symptoms. If there are symptoms, they often affect the genital tract, but also may occur in other places. Okay. Painful urination, pus-like discharge, pain or swelling in one testicle. Excuse me? So you think when gonorrhea gets into the old junk area, it does the eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and the two testicles are like, that one. Go for that one, not for me. The worst type of RNG. Why just one? That's crazy. Painful urination, abdominal or pelvic pain, vaginal bleeding. Okay. Causes. Gonorrhea is caused by the bacterium Neisseria gonorrhoeae. Gonorrhea bacteria is often passed from one person to another during sexual contact. Okay, yeah. Risk factors. Okay. Okay. Complications. Infertility. Okay. Infection that spreads to the joints and other areas of the body. The bacterium that causes gonorrhea can spread through the bloodstream and infect other parts of the body, including joints. Fever, rash, skin sores, joint pain, swelling, and stiffness are possible results. Okay. Increased risk of HIV/AIDS. Okay. Complications. Okay. It sounds pretty similar to chlamydia. Isn't that crazy? Is chlamydia also bacterial or is it viral? Chlamydia. It is bacterial. They seem like the exact same thing. Am I crazy? That's the reason why people mix them up, because they sound pretty much exactly the same. They're just caused by a different. Hey, Randon, are you familiar with the music of Frank Zappa? Yes. Chlamydia is dormant in men. Huh. If it's treatable, it's probably bacterial. Huh. Let's see if, like, we can give... What's the difference between gonorrhea and chlamydia? They are treated differently and could lead to serious health problems if left untreated. How can you tell the difference? Although they both cause abnormal discharge, the discharge caused by chlamydia versus gonorrhea is slightly different, associated with white or yellowish discharge and a strong unpleasant smell, while gonorrhea discharge is generally thin or watery and green or yellow in color. If it's green, that's the one I prefer. That is unpleasant for me to learn about. I'm going to die. We're almost done. I'm sorry. It seems like these two are very, very similar. They're just caused by different bacteria. I'm surprised syphilis is that high. It's kind of horrifying. Leonardo, it is horrifying. But this is assuming perfect information, and I would get it treated immediately. And syphilis, if you treat it immediately with penicillin, I mean, you're good, right? Please release this. Okay, let's speed run the last, and then I can let you guys go. This is bacterial vaginosis. BV is a vaginal infection that's common in women of reproductive age. It's caused by an imbalance of bacteria. Is treatable and this is not an STD. Is this an STD? STD? No, bacterial vaginosis is not a sexually transmitted disease. Not an STD. Get out of here. Not only is it not that bad, it's not a freaking STD. Like, who made this tier list? Mononucleosis. This is mono. mononucleosis. I had not a friend, but a person in my high school got it. And they were kind of shunned afterwards. And I chatted with them a fair amount. Weird list, missing some actual STDs? Yeah. Is mono an STD? No, mononucleosis is not a sexually transmitted disease. This is fucking crazy. It's not an STD. AI generated list? This is fucking crazy. Wait, but what is it? Hold on, hold on. We get it. It's not an STD, but I kind of want to know what it does. It's often called the kissing disease. You get it through kissing, but you can also be exposed by sharing a glass or food utensils by someone who has mono. However, mononucleosis isn't as contagious as some infections, such as a common cold. Okay. You're most likely to get mononucleosis with all the signs and symptoms if you're a teen or a young adult. Young children usually have few symptoms, and the infection often goes undiagnosed. Okay. If you have mononucleosis, it's important to be careful with certain complications, such as an enlarged spleen. My stupid American brain just thinks that large, good, big, good. But I'm sure an enlarged spleen is probably really bad. But my stupid brain was just like, that might be kind of cool. What does an enlarged spleen do? Large spleen is cringe. It's bad, but it isn't enlarged forever. Okay, enlarged organs is generally not good. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Like, if I could make my fist bigger and punch harder because my hands are bigger, like Choji from Naruto, I think I would do that, you know? I guess I would have to lug them around and I wouldn't be able to write anything anymore. I guess it's true. All right, ignore me. I'm dumb. Just dumb. Just ignore me. Okay. Signs and symptoms of mononucleosis may include fatigue, sore throat. Okay. Fever, swollen lymph nodes, swollen tonsils, headaches, skin rash, a soft, swollen spleen. Ooh. The virus has an incubation period of about 4 to 6 weeks, although in young children, this period may be shorter. Incubation period refers to how long your symptoms appear after being exposed. Okay. Okay. It's a viral infection. Although the symptoms of mononucleosis are uncomfortable, the infection resolves on its own without long-term effects. Most people have been exposed to the virus have built up antibodies. This means they're immune and they won't get mononucleosis. Complications. Enlargement of the spleen. In extreme cases, your spleen may rupture, causing a sharp, sudden pain on the left side. We hate that. We hate pain. If such a pain occurs, seek medical attention immediately. You may need surgery. Interesting. The spleen is a small organ, normally about the size of your fist, but a number of conditions, including liver disease and some cancers, can cause your spleen to become enlarged. Ooh. This is not an STD. It makes you... gives you sore throat, fever. It lasts about 4 to 6 weeks. It fixes itself. But it's not an STD, right? Forbidden jutsu spleen detonation? No. Mycoplasma. What the hell is mycoplasma? Bacteria or germs that infect different parts of your body. Respiratory infections. Okay. It's just, wait, Mycoplasma genitalium. Here we go. The Mycoplasma genitalium bacteria can cause an infection in your genital area. They don't have any symptoms? Okay. Stinging or burning when you pee. Is this an STD? I don't know if this is an STD. Michael moment. Why are you guys so interested in the spleen, you know? Is mycoplasma an STD? Mycoplasma genitalium is an STD. Okay. You can get it by having sex with someone that has it. Mycoplasma genitalium, an overlooked sexually transmitted pathogen in women. This is a medical study. Okay, can it kill you? Can it kill you? Is there a cure? Take all your medicine? What happens if I don't get treated? If left untreated, mycoplasma genitalium can cause serious and permanent health problems in women, including pelvic inflammatory disease. Okay. Okay. Sounds pretty bad. Oh no. I'll put that in oh no tier. It sounds pretty bad. Scabies! Did I tell you this story? Did I tell you the story that when I was a wee little orkling, I had the worst pediatrician in history diagnosed me with scabies? But I actually had a poison oak infection. It was really bad. A poison oak infection. Dude, I had a phobia of scabies as a kid. Isn't that crazy? Because my mom is like a neat freak, you know? She's a neat freak and she's also a nurse. And then I had a poison oak rash, and then that took me to the doctor, and the pediatrician was like, this is scabies. And my mom like looked at the doctor in the face and was like, it's not scabies. And the doctor was like, I'm the doctor here. And I say it's scabies. I underwent the scabies treatment, which is like a bath. You have to do like this chemical bath, right? And then I had to do that, and it was like, it didn't help, you know? And then we went back, and then the head pediatrician of the hospital, like the big boss, right, took one look at my rash, and it was like, did we get pranked? I think he said that. I think it was like, did we get pranked? And then he looked at the original doctor, and he's like, how could you think that this is scabies? This is crazy. Anyways, let's look. Is scabies an STD? Not an STD. Too many of these are like not an STD. You had Big Boss as a doctor? I did indeed. Okay. Scabies are little bugs that burrow into your skin. It's terrifying. Don't look it up. It's not good. For those of you that don't know, scabies, it's a bug that burrows under your skin. It's pretty horrifying. Not like ticks, Ved, because a tick just sticks its head inside, right? It's just soaking. Like the Mormon, you know? Scabies will put its entire fucking body underneath your skin. It's crazy. Scabies is really, really bad. I thought it was caused by like a really like bad living condition. It's caused by really, really unhealthy living conditions. How do you know? Well, I know because a pediatrician misdiagnosed me as having scabies when I had a poison oak rash. You know? Anyway. Scabies, very, very bad, but not an STD. Molluscum contagiosum. That sounds like a shitty Harry Potter spell. Molluscum contagiosum. This is not an STD. Is it an STD? Molluscum contagiosum is not always considered a sexually transmitted infection because you do not. Come on, man! It's not an STD. Dude, you just cursed me to have a tadpole tail. Okay. What is it? It's a fairly common skin infection caused by a virus. It causes round, firm, painless bumps ranging in size from a pinhead to a pencil eraser. If the bumps are scratched or injured, the infection may spread to nearby skin. Molluscum contagiosum also spreads person-through-person contact and contact with infected objects. So it's a viral infection and it causes little bumps. Okay. Left untreated, the bumps usually disappear in 6 months to 2 years. Okay, so it goes away on its own. It's just like little bumps, lumps and bumps. How do you treat it? Complications? The bumps in the skin around them can become inflamed. This is thought to be an immune system response to the infection. If scratched, these bumps can become infected and heal with scarring. Okay. I mean, is there no treatment? You just fucking deal with it? It doesn't seem too bad. Looks like a bad sunburn. Scarring does suck. It does. This is not an STD though. Non-gonococcal urethritis. Non-gonococcal urethritis is a sexually... Okay, so it is a sexually transmitted disease. Irritation, discharge, and pain while peeing. It's a bacterial disease. Antibiotics. Okay. Inflammation of the small tube that allows urine to exit your body. It is commonly a sexually transmitted infection that occurs after. Okay, yeah. But there are also non-sexual causes that can affect anyone. Okay. Means that germs other than non-gonococcal means germs other than gonorrhea cause the infection. Interesting. Is very common. Okay. I mean, that's just... I think I could work with this. The most common is chlamydia. I mean, it's like, it seems like the most common, like right here, you know? Brandon, you're gonna be a certified honorary pathologist by the end of this stream. I feel like I learned a lot. I feel like I learned a lot. I didn't know any of this shit. Which ones did I know about? I knew about herpes. And I know about HIV AIDS, which just goes into AIDS tier, right? I think that's it. I don't know. I still don't really know what the difference between chlamydia and... It's just like the discharge is different, you know? No way AIDS goes into AIDS tier. It's good. The Balatrode disease was kind of interesting. There's a surprising amount of not STDs in this tier list. Your newfound degree in STD research. Congrats, Ren. Thank you very much for the super chat. Okay, that's my STD tier list. So far, there was only 2 cool celebrity STDs, which are herpes and crabs. I don't... I'm gonna love with you. I don't fully understand. I don't fully understand this. I appreciate the pretty standard distribution. Is true. Is true. Is true. Herpes, let's go. Totally a stream of all time. Learned a lot. Thanks, Renan. Yeah, I learned a lot. I learned a lot. I don't regret doing this stream. Maybe I should take it more seriously, but also at the same time, then it would be, you know, I hate to be callous, but it would be less entertaining, right? We need a follow-up stream? What do you mean? What do you mean follow-up stream? What would a follow-up stream entail? Syphilis I thought would be at a different tier. Definitely it's treatable, and it's treatable with penicillin, right? I mean, clearly this list is incomplete. Yeah, I do feel like it kind of is incomplete. Okay, everybody, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go ahead and raid someone, and then I'm gonna take a shower. I'm gonna raid someone and then go take a shower. Omina is a good one. I'm leaning towards Omina. Yeah, let's do it. Thanks for the stream, I guess. Woo! Don't do that to her. Make the raid message really shitty. Make it like... Make it like... I don't know. I don't know, man. I sure was something. I'm sorry. All right. YouTube, as always, you guys are my favorite. Just absolutely my favorite. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I don't know what I'm doing this week, but I will try to stream at my regular schedule, okay? So expect streams 5 days this week, minimum. All right? All right. Goodbye. Goodbye.